Welcome to the Texas Go Radio Show. I am your host, and this is 1890. Owen Benjamin, probably titled something along the lines of Owen is jealous of Shane.
Hello, everybody. I have an exciting episode for you today. We are going to review Shane Gillis's SNL monologue. And I got so excited about SNL monologues that we shot our own. So we're going to start doing
Oh, no.
live from Idaho opening monologues. And Anchor Bear crushed it so hard, and so did Busy Town Bear, that we might do this a lot. Yeah, live from Beartaria. It's Monday with Big Bear. Because
Anytime he starts off, like, anywhere north of happy, I'm automatically reminded of 1666 whenever he just opens up, hey, it's your friendly neighborhood whatever, blah blah blah, and then 15 minutes later it's F you and the Lord because of money.
I don't know. I think it's hilarious. So we're gonna. Hello. That's my dog George. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna review his monologue and what it means for comedy. I was excited to see that someone who's actually funny, because Shane Gillis is funny, to be on SNL. But I realized pretty quickly that no one needs SNL anymore. SNL is pretty dead. SNL is like an old vampire, you know.
So it's interesting to hear him say that somebody else is funny. Very well could be that he knows that Shane is so universally liked and respected that that's one of the reasons why he says that. Or he could actually genuinely think that he's funny because Shane is funny.
And Shane was jarringly more normal and funny as compared to, I didn't watch the episode. I just watched his monologue. And we're going to review it, though. We are going to review about why they allow certain things and not other things. Because one reason why I want to shoot my own monologue is because of one joke I saw about three black kids jumping a cracker, and the crowd erupted in euphoric applause. And I know you could say, oh, it's just a joke, Big Bear. Take a joke. I'm fine with the joke. I have a good sense of humor. Like, I'm not offended.
Oh, man. I have a good sense of humor.
I just want to do my version, too. I just have a burning desire for justice. Does that make
Who here thinks that his version is going to be the exact same thing, except for opposite? My version of whatever, dude.
sense? Not justice like I'm against a race or anything like that. I just like when the rules are fair. Like when the Jew can mock the goy can mock the Jew. When you can say racial pejoratives about white people, you can say them about black people. When you can...
Let's go ahead and just normal version it.
Make fun of Trump, you can make fun of Biden. It's like, that's what I want. And everyone wants that. That's actually what...
Oh, it's okay. Talking about that. I actually did watch Saturday Night Live. That was the first time I watched it in a very long time. And the opening monologue reminded me of why I stopped watching it. I almost turned it off. Without even a thought. I literally almost turned it off, and as I'm reaching for the controller, I remembered, oh, I'm watching it not for this, I'm actually watching it because of the guest.
Oh, dude, Bowler Bear, you made me laugh so much about when the payment processor comes back, God willing, we'll do commercials like in the arms of an angel for $5 a month. You can help pay for white kids' violin lessons. But it's so true, too. I got some great...
For $5 a month, you can help pay for rich kids' violin lessons. That's pretty much what he meant to say. For $5 a month, you can help pay for a millionaire's children's violin lessons.
8 letters today. My P.O. box was filled with love and support, which means a lot to me. And because right now I don't have that unauthorized income, I got to cut down on my animals, and I have some really valuable animals that I will give to bears if you guys have a good home for them. Like my alpaca, I might keep one or two. And I gotta get rid of a bunch of Nigerian goats. I mean, the goats are like $500 a piece. And if you're in the Bertarian community, I will give you,
AKA Bertarian cult. So Owen Benjamin, the homesteader's having to get rid of his goats or his animals because of the payment processor. That's pretty funny. As soon as this, from what I understand, this is the from what I've been told. As soon as Liz's channel got monetized, bam, got hit by whatever the mass flagging by this cult. So many of her videos got taken down as soon as she got monetized. Not only did my channel get hit, Covert Radio's channel, Digital Jonestown, a lot of the channels. Sorry if I didn't mention you by name. And then directly after that, UATV, their servers, which I gotta admit, as soon as I heard it, I thought, it's some kind of a grift, it's some kind of a manipulation. They're doing it on purpose. Now, I'm not too sure. That's the problem with being a pathological liar, is even when bad stuff actually does happen to you, at least whenever I'm the one that's watching it happen to you, I don't believe that it's a sincere thing or an organic thing whatsoever. I believe that it's orchestrated in order to manipulate other people.
a couple if you want them. I mean, or if not, I'll just sell them. I can get, like alpacas are like $1,500, and I would give them to somebody in the community. I just got to cut down on grain costs and hay. It's funny. It's like I now understand how homesteading works better. I didn't.
4 years into it. Now I understand that everything is you're learning continuously. I understand that. But that's the first time I've heard him say that. And I'm not saying that's the first time he's ever said it, but
In the beginning, like I totally get the cycles now and why I've run into problems, like why it's a net negative for me right now. Like you're supposed to calf a bunch of animals in the spring, let them graze on the grass until the autumn. When the winter rolls in, you kill a bunch of them and eat them. And then you just feed a few of them over the winter. And then you do it all over again. And that way, it's very efficient. I did not do that. I just kept all of them and just kept getting more. And now it's, without that income of unauthorized, I definitely have to cut down dramatically. And so if anybody's in the North Idaho area, hit me up at whydidn'ttheylaugh@gmail.com if you want a couple animals.
just imagine being an actual legitimate homesteader, being in this cult or adjacent, and you actually know what you're doing as far as homesteading and farming and keeping animals and whatnot. And you've been a member or whatever, friendly with Owen for years, and you've legitimately have given him advice on how to do it for years. Just for him to say, I finally learned my lesson because UATV payment processors got taken down, and takes that storm of accountability that's coming my way. Can't be just somebody giving me friendly advice.
You know, I got some male goats that I got to get rid of and some does that are not in milk. I have one in milk that I can get rid of. but they're high.
Legitimately 5 minutes and 30 seconds is all I could take. And half of that was hearing my own voice.
High quality animals. You know, Nigerian dwarves are great pets. They really are. I need to get rid of some also. I don't need 10 dairy cows. Yeah, totally. And I've thought about getting rid of Sandy just because they eat a lot. And she still kicks my bucket and everything, but we're on a journey together, me and Sandy. I don't know. That's the issue I have with like my problem with homesteading isn't that I'm not doing the work, because I know online people are like fake homesteading. No, I do all the work myself. Like, we don't hire out any labor.
What's crazy about that is, okay, he's a liar. The last time that he said, we do all the work ourselves, he literally followed that up by saying, except for Excavator Bear outside doing the work right now. He's just not telling the truth the majority of the time. You would think this live stream was just over 2 hours long. You would think that he would maximize his work and content by actually live streaming him doing some work, talking while he's doing work, instead of saying, hey guys, one of the ways that I'm able to do this is because, like, you see me tweeting 500 times a day. Well, it's because I'm over here doing this while I've got my phone out. It's like, okay, why don't you GoPro some actual content while you're actually working, instead of sitting in your fancy looking barn house.
I'm just not great at it because I didn't follow the cycles. I didn't do what you have to do, which is like you calve them, you let them graze, you slaughter them in the fall, you do it all over again. And if you don't do that, you know, you got a lot of mouths to feed. And then I also named them and think they're really funny. Like, I don't mind killing animals. You know,
This is the Texas Goat Radio Show, and he doesn't. Do you think he's ever actually slaughtered one of his animals? I don't mind killing animals, is what he just said. I don't think he's actually. I'm not saying that none of his animals have actually been slaughtered. I just don't think he's the one that's done it. He may have. I very well could be wrong. This is the Texas Goat Radio Show, and as always, till next time.